I am once again boiling to death from fucking heatwave. As you can tell by my hair being up and me having a tank top on, I am dying in this heat bubble of a room, so let's try and get this done quick. For the weekly TAD contest, explanation on screen. For the weekly TAD contest, our winners are, let me look here, we've got third place is Jacob Testerman, second place is Neutro, and first place is Jeremy Burrows. So thank you, all three of you, for all of your support on TAD. First topic is Zero AD. It's a freeware RTS, kind of in the vein of Age of Empires, more so Rise of Nations. It's a really interesting one, though. I've been playing it off and on a little bit, and I've actually been chatting with some of the people in the community over there on their forum about kind of working with them on their YouTube stuff, because I'm really enjoying this game. I think that it has a lot of potential, and their YouTube channel, honestly, it's got a lot of issues. It needs some work. A lot of the videos there are very out of date, and it's there's a lot of stuff that people would probably really like to see there that would help their understanding of the game and kind of get them into it. In general, though, I just kind of want to experiment around with the game more, but I feel like I need to get better at the game more before I do that, because although I'm okay at it, it hasn't quite clicked with me exactly what I need to be doing to get that step better, you know what I mean? So this is why I'm announcing an open challenge in Zero AD. I don't have a set date for it yet because my streaming schedule is a little bit up in the air in the moment, but I want to announce this so people can start getting hyped and get some practice in on the game. Again, it's free, link in the description of this video if you want to go to their website and download the game. I want to do a stream where we just have open matches of the game. You can play it with me, we can, I think you can play with multiple players, so we could do like free-for-alls or something, I don't know. We'll just kind of do whatever we feel like, but the game's free, so anyone watching this, you can go download the game and we can all play the game together on a stream sometime soon. Follow me on Twitter, link in the description if you want to kind of keep up on that whole thing, and I'll try and give you guys updates as well as updates in these vlogs. Second thing, people seem to be really loving the streams of Knights of Pen and Paper. The first video of it will have just been uploaded today, and people seem to be liking it so far. But the streams, we've already done 3 full sessions, or is it? No, it's 4 full sessions now of the game. And people have been really loving it, and watching the footage back, it's been a ton of fun, even just to edit the footage. So, I'm really happy you've been enjoying that. I will be doing other things, like YouTuber's Life and all these other things you've been requesting. It's just, lately, I've really been in the Knights of Pen and Paper mood, so that's what I've been playing. It's, you know, if it's entertaining me, then at least I'm happy, and that's usually entertaining you guys. Speaking of things you've been really liking, Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4, actually, I finished the campaign next week. Next week's uploads of videos, like halfway through the week, it'll be done. And in fact, I think it'll be next Wednesday, I think? So, almost done the game. However, the Assignment Ada and Separate Ways, Mercenaries mode, the 3 after game modes, haven't done those yet, because I want to know. First of all, for Mercenaries, I'm streaming that. I'm definitely live streaming Mercenaries. It'll get uploaded on YouTube after, because my streams always do. It'll be uploaded on YouTube after, but I definitely want to live stream that one. I think that would be fun with the audience interaction. As for Assignment Ada and Separate Ways, do you guys want me to stream that, or do you want me to record it, like, just by myself like I did the rest of Resident Evil 4? What would you prefer? I asked the same thing in the last episode of that playthrough, but I might as well ask it now too. So let me know in the comment section what you would prefer, and I'll just go with whatever the popular vote is on that. And lastly, if you've really been enjoying Resident Evil 4 and you're like, man, it sucks that it's gonna be over soon. Well, we had so much fun with it that I decided immediately after the Resident Evil 4 stuff is done, in fact, as soon as the campaign is done, probably, like, before I've even finished uploading all of the mercenary stuff and all of that, we're starting Resident Evil 5. I've already got a bunch of episodes recorded, and it's a co-op Let's Play with Brandon, so if you want to see his perspective of it, he'll be uploading his perspective. He's playing as Sheva, I'm playing as Chris. So, in the description of this video, you'll see a link to his channel if you want to go subscribe to Brandon. You know, Godfrey from Flash Trash. So, That's been a lot of fun so far. We've almost beaten the game because it's really short, actually, but there's apparently a lot of after-game content that we can then do. So yeah, Resident Evil might become a big part of the show, just because I love old Resident Evil, like, you know, Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, Code Veronica, that stuff. I love that stuff. I'm not so much into the Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, that stuff, like what Resident Evil became. I'm half into it and half not. It gets kind of goofy and stupid after a while, but I still get enjoyment out of it. So, yeah, we're gonna do Resident Evil 5. And we will do Resident Evil 6 at some point. That shit show of a game. I think it's called, like, Resident Evil Revelations, I think it's called. I know next to nothing about that game, and I want to go in totally blind on it. All I know is it's one of the modern kinds where it's like a third-person shooter thing, and I think it's got multiplayer, so we might end up doing those as well. I think there's Revelations 2. I think there's one called Operation Raccoon City, because there's so many fucking Resident Evil games now that don't have numbers in them, so I can't keep them straight. I think that was the one that everyone said was total shit. It's that and Resident Evil 6, so who knows, maybe we'll do both of them. I also want to redo Resident Evil Outbreak and Outbreak File 2 sometime, because those are criminally underrated Resident Evil games that are fucking awesome. Resident Evil Outbreak and Outbreak File 2 for the PlayStation 2. Those were really, really good. I like those so much. Might get Plant Bogart in for that because he is like crazy speedrunner dude for those games. He does like solo hardest difficulty runs where he has no partners and stuff. He's crazy. I don't know how he can pull that stuff off, but it's really impressive. So I might get him in for some streams of that someday. And people have been asking what my opinion is of Resident Evil 7. Well, it's not out yet, so I can't give too much of an opinion, but it doesn't look even remotely interesting to me so far. It's just like a first-person PT kind of game. It doesn't even remotely look interesting to me. It's like I always say, I like the old Resident Evil games, and when they made the new ones, starting with Resident Evil 4, where it's like a third-person shooter, I thought they were good games, but they weren't good Resident Evil games. And it looks like they're just trying to do that again, where they're like, okay, well that got stale, let's try reinventing it again. And it switched to a genre that I really don't have any interest in. I thought PT was fascinating, mostly because of the fan theories and stuff, but this whole first-person horror thing, I don't know, it's not really my thing. I liked Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I don't think this is going to be Amnesia: The Dark Descent, though. I think this is going to be walk from room to room, don't do anything interesting, and spooky things happen. I think it's just trying to jump on the VR thing. And I like VR as an idea. I haven't used VR, but I've always heard it's really cool by people who have used it. Is VR going to be really popular? Yeah, probably, and I'm probably going to really enjoy VR one day when it's more affordable. But VR horror? I got no interest in that. Like, it doesn't seem like it would be very engaging. It seems like it would just jump out and scare you a lot. So, you never know, but I don't think Resident Evil 7 is going to be my kind of game. Anyway, that's it for this week's vlog. Thank you very much for watching. Again, support me on Tad if you want to. There's a playlist of all these vlogs in the description if you want to watch them. And I'm going to go cool off and get back to recording some games. Thanks for watching, everybody, and until next time, have a nice day.